please talk to me?
Get on the ground. Get on the ground.
Tonight, News 3 investigates new developments in a high-profile case involving an Army lieutenant and Windsor police officers. This viral video shows officers pulling over Lieutenant Karan Nazario as the officers could be seen drawing their guns, pointing them at Nazario and using pepper spray on him. Officer Joe Gutierrez was fired after that video went viral. The other officer, Daniel Crocker, still remains on the force. Now, earlier this month, we told you the Commonwealth's Attorney of Hampton was appointed to handle that case. He called the video very disturbing and unsettling, but also noted no state laws were violated and requested a federal investigation into whether Nazario's civil rights were violated. News 3 investigator Zach Dahlhammer joins us now with new rulings we got today from a federal judge. Zach, tell us more about what this means.
Well, Pari, we're talking about a 40-page document of opinions by a federal judge on federal and state law claims. Some motions granted to Nazario, others granted to both Crocker and Gutierrez. Now, I talked with a legal analyst about this, and he tells me this is all about working through issues to determine what, if any, charges can go to a jury. He shared with me what these rulings mean, including what could be next for this high-profile case.
Traffic stop at BP.
It's video of a traffic stop in Southeast Virginia that gained national headlines.
Open the door slowly and step out.
Windsor police officers pulling over Army Lieutenant Karan Nazario in December 2020.
Get out of the car now!
The officers seen drawing their guns,
Sir, just get out of the car.
pointing them at Nazario and using pepper spray on him.
Hold on. Watch it.
Tuesday, News 3 obtained this 40-page document from federal judge Roderick Young, opinions in a lawsuit filed by Nazario against current Windsor police officer Daniel Crocker and former officer Joe Gutierrez.
You're being detained!
It's going to stay in the public eye for a little while longer.
Ed Riley is a Richmond-based criminal defense attorney with state and federal law experience who's been keeping tabs on the case for nearly 2 years.
It's a charged type case that we're seeing in society and our, in the legal system more and more these last few years.
The opinions cover federal law claims, including unreasonable seizure, illegal search, and freedom of speech. For illegal search, the judge states the search of Nazario's vehicle was unlawful, adding in part that Nazario was handcuffed, surrounded by first responders, and far enough away that nothing in the SUV could be considered in his, quote, reaching distance.
Because he was out of the vehicle and a distance away from it, there was no need for the police to search the vehicle without further evidence suggesting there was something of relevance in the vehicle.
When it came to federal claims of unreasonable seizure and freedom of speech, the court granted motions for the officers and denied Nazario's motions, the judge citing qualified immunity under both claims.
If there's probable cause, it gives the officers the qualified immunity is really what it boils down to.
But then, under state law claims regarding counts of common law assault and battery, Judge Young states in part, the court has already decided the reasonableness of the officers' actions is a matter for a jury to decide.
What the court has said now on this particular these issues specifically is this can go forward to a trial. They can always settle the case. If they don't settle it, though, this is the count or counts that can go to the jury as the trier of fact to make a determination of what is reasonable, police officer, what is reasonable in your arrest process.
We're hearing from attorneys of Officer Crocker who say in part the ruling correctly holds that the traffic stop was lawful, as were the commands given by Officers Crocker and Gutierrez. As for Nazario's attorneys, they say in part, we expect a jury to have the same reaction to the officers' actions against Lieutenant Nazario that our nation demonstrated, that they will say this has to stop.
Now, overall, Riley told me he believes this federal case judge got it right with the opinions. He also said his expectation is for this case to go to a jury trial. However, Pari, a settlement is still an option on the table.
That's right. Well, Zach, thank you for keeping us updated, and we will continue to follow this story and see what developments come out of this
Sure thing.
case.